Oh, fuck. I've done it again. Sorry, Torpor, I forgot to open StreamerBot. Give me a minute. I also forgot to open my captions. It's going well. I also didn't update the giveaway. Finished work late and then took ages actually setting up, which is just, you know, great. So I'm going to do all of the setup that I forgot to do. Now. Yeah, you can't steal it either, Rocket, because it's not booted up yet. Also, that doesn't work. Okay. There we go. Torpor, to claim your well-deserved first that I fucked up by not opening StreamerBot before I started the stream, please type ! first into chat, and then it's all yours. Ah, but you didn't, Rocket. You didn't even actually claim first. Because you couldn't. Because Torpor had already claimed it, and I had not turned StreamerBot on. Okay, and now I can remove Torpor from the list of people that can use that command, and everything's back to normal. Time to get ratted, is it? Smashing. Bravo, Tidders. Okay. Now that that is sorted... I ain't banning you, Rocket. You've not done anything worth banning. I have not sent that to Tids, so I need to do that first. Yeah, I have not set everything up, so we're staying on the setup screen while I fix everything that I haven't done yet. There's Tidders. Can you tell today's been a rough day? Tidders, I have sent you the code I was supposed to send you after the last stream and forgot to do. I am nearly, very nearly fully set up. Just got one last thing to do, and then we can actually go to the stream. I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I'm still in a fair bit of pain. Nowhere near as much as I was, but, you know. At this point in the day, any level of pain is just too much. giveaway started. And the prize command is updated. There we go. Right, now I think I've actually done everything I normally do before I start the stream that I'd completely forgotten about. Okay, so Torpor, congratulations on being officially the fastest thing alive, claiming first in the chat for this stream. Rocket, well done on trying to sneak a first in with the exclamation mark command. It does not work for users unless I specify that it can, and I only specify that it can when I fuck up like I have this evening, and somebody needs to reclaim their first that they have paid for. It wouldn't be a curse in this chat, Rocket. We appreciate your Lupon ship posting. Today's been a mess anyway. Oh, bless you, Tids. I know that feeling. Okay. So... unless it's broken again. We have Facecam now. Hi. First stream with painting stream with Facecam for a little while. So heads up, this is going to be a really sedate, probably not particularly interesting painting stream, because, frankly, the weather has been so fucking screwy that it set my arthritis off so badly this morning that I couldn't even hold a pencil. Like, I couldn't open packaging or anything. My hands were in so much pain that they were just sort of seized like this. I could barely fucking type. It was very hit and miss as to whether there was going to be a stream at all today, but I went and spoke to Slow about it, and he was like, you've just had a week off. You should probably, like, at least try and stream. So here I am, at least trying to stream. Hey, Kian, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. So yeah, I'm not in the best of sorts. I've had to work all day with my hands being in fucking agony. It's been a time. But what we're going to do is we're going to prep some bases for some of our rattos, because I'm finding that a lot of the rats are getting paint, especially on their lower halves, sort of chipping off as I'm painting other bits as part of the batch painting process. So we need to get them based up so that I can start detailing them. Means it's not going to be like a proper traditional, we have Facecam now, batch paint. You know what else is missing from the stream? Silly me. It's not going to be a traditional batch paint, but, you know, it'll do. It'll do. Oh, another update. We now have an official Hobby Happy Hour jukebox playlist, which I have actually put some stuff from my offline collection into. So there are tracks in the jukebox now that you will not be able to request. But what I can do if folks want those tracks to appear in future is you let me know what track it was, and I'll, like, I'll add duplicates into the playlist so that it appears more frequently, okay? Because I've got a lot of weird shit that you can't get on Spotify or YouTube these days. Prime Bee, welcome on in, mouse friend. I hope you're doing well today. Has been a sub for 33 months. Thank you so much for being subscribed for 33 months. Heck indeed. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint some bases. So I've already set up a few. What we're gonna be doing is I've got a little bit of sand and various interesting little bits and bobs. Ow. And we're gonna grey them up, and then we're gonna add some depth to them and go from there. And that's the plan for this evening. It's nothing too fancy. It's nothing too complicated. Oh, Jesus, Rocket. Okay. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to test whether the just chatting screen adjustments I've made work. I'll pause the music for this. Sorry to whoever requested that. I know it's not one of mine. Let's see if it works. It does. Look, we've even got, like, tiny painting here. So I can keep on painting whilst I'm suffering. Okay. This is Rocket Head's Uwu Redemption. Actually, I'm going to have a drink first, if you don't mind.
Oh, well, David Cage is truly the greatest artistic mind of our time. Oh, wow.
There you go, Rocket. Thank you for making me suffer on a day when I was already in pain. So all I'm doing is, like, dry brushing. And clipped. As is only right and proper. You fiend. Oh, I got a video shout out on, oh no. There we go. I got a video shout out on somebody's stream earlier today, and the clip that played was the very first Uwu Redemption from back when I was still Hobby Squig. That was a fucking blast from the past, folks. It was very strange. So my plan, such that it is to use a little bit of Norn oil once the grey's on. Very little bit. Just to darken it up in a couple of places. Not heard this version before. I really like the original version of this song. There we go. So that one should be okay now for us to glue a little rat friend to. I'll tidy up the rims once everything is done. This one's going to be a bit more interesting because it's got a little skull and what looks like the remnants of a Mark of Chaos on it. Also, the sand hasn't adhered quite as well with this one, so I'm using a brush I don't really care about because if it gets sand stuck in the bristles, it won't be a problem. Super cheap one. Really good music video for this as well. The original version. Don't know about this version. So is this new? Because it's Ghost, isn't it? Very distinctive vocal style. Came out a month ago. Oh, okay. You know what? I just realised I normally have chat on the opposite side of my monitor to where it is right now. So I'm gonna do that. Nope, not that. Giant Windows. There we go. Oh, and Chibitan's being nice to Rocket for a change. So how's everybody's week going? Because, like, other than the arthritis pain today, I've actually been doing pretty good. I'm actually going to hold the painting handle the way it's supposed to be held, because that will be less painful on my thumb. Probably make for a better view for you folks as well, because my thumbs won't get in the way quite so much. I'm actually just gonna grey over the whole thing and then paint the skull and the symbol after that. It won't hurt. Probably gonna need a little bit more, maybe some little slate pieces. Just around the edge here, or I could just pile some more sand on it. Looking forward to Destiny 2's next season and showcase on the 22nd. Physical health has been a ball ache, big fatigues and pains. Sounds like you're struggling with the weather the way I am at the minute, Tids. I'm sorry to hear that. But new Destiny content sounds exciting, yeah? Shaving mold lines from a Mandalorian's arse. Not a sentence I would have thought I'd say. Hobbying does weird things to us. That's for sure. What do I want? Do I want sand? Do I want slate? Where is my slate? I have like a tiny little pot of... Here it is. This is my little pot of basing slate. You used to be able to get these exact pieces of slate, actually, in a basing box set from Games Workshop, but they don't do the box set anymore. But there's some quite nice scenic pieces of slate in there. But I'm going to get a really thin one. This really thin one, in fact. And you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing particularly well, because I've got to do this behind the camera. But I'm basically just going to take my snips and snip tiny pieces of the slate off to use on the base. See? Tactical rock pack, indeed. It's kind of a shame you can't get those kits anymore, because it had, like, a load of little bits of brass etch that were shaped like different things, like symbols and leaves and stuff like that. It came with a little pot of flock, a little pot of sand, a little pot of snow, and one or two, I think, strips of tufts. So basically you'd got everything you could ever want in this little box. Oh, and these things as well. I've got a bunch of these. See? That's not one of them. That's a base that I bought. But, like, all sorts of interesting debris. It's where the shield that I used on the Flower Knight came from as well, actually, now I think about it. Okay. That should be enough little pieces of slate. We'll have to very carefully apply some glue to those later. Not yet, though. Want to get some more grey on our base first. But yeah, I used to really like the basing kits you could get. You used to be able to get a big box of skulls as well, which is where I got my bag of skulls from, because I clipped them all off of the sprue and just put them in a bag, because it's easier to store them that way. Yeah, I don't know if you can still get the skulls. Still have my big box of skulls. Good stuff. It's a really good little box, isn't it? Like, you've got a good amount of diversity in the kind of skulls that are in there. Yeah, I've still got some stuff to add to the jukebox from my personal collection. Like, I've got a couple of Armored Core fan albums that I want to add in. Or at least a couple of songs from some Armored Core fan albums that I want to add in. But I've added, like, probably my favourite Taylor Swift song, which isn't one of her songs. My favourite Taylor Swift cover song. There we go. That's the correct phrasing. Which was never released on an album, so I have pilfered it from the internet. And saved it so that I can listen to it whenever the fuck I want to. Do I wanna... Yes, I do. Let's make it... Make it shiny gold. Oh, hello, Modhell. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, that is a shame, Kian. Would have been day 5 of the Alien movie marathon, but I can't really work up the enthusiasm to watch the new movies. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've not watched them either. I mean, I'm sure they're perfectly serviceable films. I just... I've not... Oops, sorry. Not felt like it, you know? Interacting with a ferret outside the post office. Ah, that's what went into the pets corner while I was setting up, is it? I wasn't in a position to go and take a look, but I was intrigued as to what had gone in there. I'll have to have a look. Stream. See, other than being in pain all day, my day's not been so bad. But as fellow spoonies in chat will attest, if you spend all day in pain, it kind of puts a damper on everything else. Even if you are having a good day. Oh, folks that are still on Twitter, have you seen the amazing pattern of trending things in the UK today? Because it has very deeply amused me, I've got to admit. Oh, if only it was the Kermit the Frog version, Tidders. Did make a new cyberpunk character, Turkish smuggler and former cult member. Wicked. I love that. Love that. Yeah, that's on Spotify, yeah. What is going on Totally Normal Island? So, Brian Blessed was trending, but for good reasons, which made everybody very happy. He has recently, by the sounds of things, completed his training to be able to be a cosmonaut. He's planning on going into space. And the reason he was trending is because, you know, he's a fellow of advanced years, planning on going into space. And when people go, "You're a bit old for that, aren't you?" He's just like, no. I am no slave to age, basically, because he's Brian fucking Blessed. But the thing that stuck with me most about the interview in which he says he won't be a slave to his age is the fact that he calls Putin a pillock. So he's talking about the fact that he started his training in Russia, and then he was like, before Putin started acting like a pillock all of the time, I was doing this. Really, I don't know when Putin wasn't acting like a pillock all of the time, but I think I see what he was going for there. So yeah, that was the first thing. The second thing was more overtly these days, yeah, exactly. The second thing was that the BBC had oh, it set it back to how it was before again. Why does it keep doing that? I'm sorry, folks, I did not realise that my camera was going to continually set itself back to default without my permission. There you go. Blurry painting cam. Nobody fucking needs that. It was 99.99% of the time, now 100%, yeah. The second thing is that the BBC had well-known, well-loved drag queen Cheryl Hole on Celebrity MasterChef. And people are kicking up a fuss about her name. Well, some people are kicking up a fuss. Most people on Twitter are using this as an opportunity to list all of their favourite filthy drag queen names. And to call everybody that's complaining about a drag queen having a dirty pun as a name and being on Celebrity MasterChef arseholes. Hello, Steggy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. And the third thing is that Graham Linehan has been banned from performing his comedy at a popular venue in Edinburgh. So, like, all three of those things were just like, I saw they were trending and went, oh god, what now? And every single time it was just like, oh, okay, now we like this. So a rare day of winning for Twitter's trending. Glinna got cancelled, but for real this time, yes. It's the Leaf Archers, I think it was, found out that somebody had booked Glinna as their like supporting act, and went, "Oh, so that's why you didn't tell us who it was. Nuh-uh, bye-bye." I hear somebody got dunked on. Yes, they did. And whilst we don't normally partake in too much Schadenfreude in this channel, when it's Graham Linehan, fucking open season for delighting in somebody else's suffering, because he's fucking brought it on himself. By being a transphobic arsehole. And I guess Brian Blessed took the adage, "In space no one can hear you scream," and took it personally. Yeah. You know what? I absolutely adore Brian Blessed. I was very lucky that I got to meet him once at a convention, and he's just... he is a national treasure, that man. He really is. Hello, Buff. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I am doing less well, but that's okay. These things happen. Okay, so that skull is way too white to have been left out to ossify. Seems to be an amazing bloke. He is. And, like, his approach to everything as well. Like, he's not going into space because... he's not going into space because he's a rich arsehole and he can. He's going into space because he finds it fascinating, because he loves the romance of it, because he wants to explore. He is an adventurer, an explorer, and just an all-round stand-up person, it seems. And I love that. Also, I found out that he turned up to a... I think it was a poultry farmers convention that he'd been booked to be the compere at. Dressed as, like, King Henry or a similar sort of era of English monarch, and told them all that he was going to ban the badger cull, and they booed him, and he went, "You're all cunts, I hope you all die of TB, this was a shit idea," and left. Right. Fuck the lot of you. You want to kill the badgers? I don't want you to kill the badgers. Fuck the lot of you. Hello, Nikki. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. He's conquered earth, air, fire, and water. What's next but the inky, endless void of space, indeed. He's also really good at heckling people. Hello, Steen. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. When we were at that convention, my mum had to take a quick bathroom break during Brian Blessed's panel, and we were sat right near the front. She wanted to get good pictures. And she nipped away and she came back and he went, "Where were you? We were worried sick. We were waiting for you to return." Like, he proper leaned into it. And my mum's a good sport about stuff like that. She wasn't, like, embarrassed or offended or anything. I think he sensed a fellow northerner and decided to have a bit of a play. My Yorkshire senses are tingling, you know? Bastard affectionate. Yes, exactly. From what I've heard, he's nice. Yes. He seems lovely. I mean, obviously, I've only experienced him as a person within an environment where you'd expect him to be presenting himself at his best. But you'd expect him to present himself at his best at something he's been paid to appear at no matter what, and he called a bunch of turkey farmers cunts. So, you know, who knows? Amazing, Nikki. Love that. I wonder how many times he gets asked to say that. Well, shout it. Seems to be having the time of his life in the Flash Gordon movie. I think he genuinely has the time of his life in everything he does. I'm gonna give this skull a tiny little gold tooth. Like, he leans into everything he does and just enjoys it. He makes the most of it. Unless people are arseholes to him. The only good reply to that sort of thing is, since you were taking the piss, I thought that I would do the same. Yeah, exactly. I know this is just a little skull on the base and shouldn't really take this much time or effort, but here we are. I like putting effort into little details that nobody's gonna fucking notice. It is my favourite part of hobbying. Sincere. In case you thought that was me being sarky. There we go.
Hero Quest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
Welcome on in, and thank you for being subscribed for 27 months.
Sub for 27 months.
Very kind of you. I hope you're doing well today.
I thought this wasn't going to be a painting stream.
It wasn't going to be a painting stream, but it was a choice between no stream or very, very sedate painting stream. So you get very, very sedate painting stream because Slow told me I should probably stream today. So you can thank Slow for this. I don't know how long we're gonna... Okay, I don't know if someone put this in or if this is just my playlist, but considering what we've been talking about, perfect song and one of my favourites. It's not a happy song, but I like it. Okay. Yeah, you can thank Slow for the fact that there's a stream at all today. Ah, yes, very good choice, Tidders. Okay, this might be a little difficult, especially to show on stream, but I'm going to do the best I can. have I got here? Actually, no, that'll work. I'm gonna put some glue. Oh, buff. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 20 months. Fucking hell, everybody's resubbing tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Has been a sub for 20 months. Very naughty.
Excuse the noise. Nearly 2 years, yeah. Fuck. Scary stuff, that. I'm very appreciative, but, like, being confronted with the amount of time I've been streaming for always makes me feel a little... It can't be that long, you know? Okay, so you can't see this. I'm putting glue on a piece of plastic packaging so that I can more accurately place it on the base. Because, where did I put the lid? There it is. Otherwise it'll goop out everywhere and it'll spoil the... It'll spoil the look of the rest of the base if it doesn't go where I want it to. I may actually be able to... No, that's a bad plan. We won't do that. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to have to use my tweezers. Which, to be fair, they don't require me to apply that much pressure. But still, it can be a little bit iffy. Cocktail stick. I've had these cocktail sticks for a decade. It takes ages to get through them all, unless I'm chewing on them. Which, admittedly, I have done with some, but... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put tiny little dabs of PVA around the edge of this little plate so that we can try and homogenize it with the rest of the base a little bit. Make it look a little bit less like a piece of basing material that's just been added on after the fact. Might need a bit more PVA for that piece because it's a bit big. Yeah. Oop. So the reason I wanted to try and make sure that I was putting the PVA in a very specific place is because it makes the slate go shiny. And I don't like that. Okay, now this piece is going to need actually, like, dipping in the PVA, I think. Oops. Oh, God, that thumb is sore. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, because you folks don't see my hands every single day, but my hands are really swollen. It's really quite unpleasant. Yeah, it's amazing how much existential dread you can get from thinking about how long you've been streaming. Ooh, that's a bit too much. Let's see if we can creatively cover that up. I've got to be careful that I don't leave no space on the base for the rat. That piece does not want to move. There we go. Okay, a little bit of shiny on the bottom there isn't going to be a problem because there's going to be a rat stud there. Okay, that looks a little more believable, I think. We'll put a little bit around the edge here as well. It's like something's just sort of collapsed. And this is all that's left. Kind of like that. Ooh. I really don't want that poking too high up because it's going to stab somebody. Probably me. Oh, it just doesn't want to play. Go on. Go on. Nope. Ooh, you little shit. There we go. That's how I wanted it. There we go. And we should still have enough clearance for a ratto, as long as I'm careful about which ratto I select. Move the tweezers because they're magnetic. There we go. See? Typical glued object sticking to literally everything except the thing you want it to stick to. Yeah. Very true. Got another one with a skull on it here. Now the sand has gone on a bit more evenly with this one. You can see it's sort of... It's covering the little plastic bit as well as the base itself, so... I'm sure glue came from the Bureau of Control. More than likely, yeah. It makes so much sense. This one's really losing some of its sand. So this could be interesting. It might make for a nice effect, though. We'll see. In case anyone's wondering how I'm making this slate grey, it's just black with a little bit of spaceship exterior, which is sort of an off-white. It's an army painter paint. Yeah, we're losing a lot of sand on this one. Make that a bit darker. Gonna have to change my water after this stream because it's gonna be all sandy otherwise. Pretty sure that won't be helpful. Ooh. Please excuse any, like, grousing and groaning I do during this stream. It's like, you know when, sort of going back to the Brian Blessed conversation, actually. You know when you stub your toe, the most soothing, therapeutic thing you can do is go, fuck! Really loudly? Yeah, it's like that, except you get to a point when you're in pain all the time where swearing doesn't really calm you down that much anymore, so you just sit there and go, ooh, ah, instead. I'm fine, just, you know, it's pain leaving the body, as it were. Oh, that's a bit too pale. That's okay. We can fix that. Sometimes thrice in a row to sound like a Street Fighter character. Ooh, ah, ooh. Hadouken. I need to play some more Street Fighter when my wrists aren't fucking killing me. I was having a lot of fun with it. For those that didn't already know, Shane has very kindly gifted me the money so that I could purchase it. And, yeah, I've been playing it when I've been in the right headspace too, because like punching things is not an all the time mentality for me. I'm actually gonna zoom this bad boy out a little bit, focus it out a little bit, I should say, so that I can adjust myself more comfortably. Because that's actually a little more comfortable at the moment. But that's not good for you folks. There we go. Oh, I'm getting pins and needles in my foot. That's not good. Video for this song is great. I suspect, based on the music, it's a very epic video. Like, sweeping vistas and battle and stuff. Good tune. Deliberately silly. Oh, fantastic. Even better. I tell you what, one of my favourite sort of I don't want to call it metal per se, but I don't know what to call them. But my favourite sort of more recent, heavier music video is actually the video for Crack and Wanker by Gnome. Because it's just so fucking daft. I've never heard of Gnome. I like Gnome. They're good. They are very fun. Oops. I got skull on the floor. I suppose is what whoever said. Whoever did this said.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I'll deal with those in a moment, by the way, Mod Hell. I've not forgotten. Just finishing up our little Murray here. There we go. That should do. I thought I closed that. Maybe I didn't close it properly. Alright, we'll do the hydrate first. And a stretch. Ow! Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. Asmodee through FFG in their subsidiary Atomic Mass Games have made some nice miniatures, however they are in enough pieces to remind me of the first Necron models for the fiddliness of putting them together. Oh fuck. Halo! Yes I did, I died. Did that actually play the video clip then? I think it probably did. I think I've set that up already. But welcome on in. Current death count for Warhammer, 0. Was it at -1? Did I come back to life already? I hope you're doing well today, Halo. Very good gnome track here. What are we painting today? We are painting bases for the Rattos because my arthritis is playing up and I don't have the will to paint anything any more complicated than sand. Basically. And my hands are really sore. Yeah, I think that one's basically done now. Hello, Soup. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay. It feels like tempting fate to leave that open, but it's hurting me trying to keep opening and closing it, so I think I'm going to leave it open and hope I don't spill it on the carpet again. We're not doing anything particularly fancy with these bases. What I have been instructed to do is give the Rattos stone bases. So, that's what I'm doing, basically. I mean, I'm adding a little bit of my own flair to them, obviously. Because, that's what I do, innit? But, yeah. No greenery. Nothing green. No flowers. No, there is not, Torpor. There is not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over here and just not touch it unless I have to. Is this a commission? Yes, it is. Of sorts. It was supposed to be a birthday present, but I have missed the deadline on that by a fair margin. Not helped by the ankle sprain, not helped by the heat wave, not helped by the day job, but hopefully... no, Torpor. Hopefully they'll be worth the wait. I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure that every single one of these rats is as nicely painted as I can make them. Just for clarity's sake, I call this a commission because they're not my miniatures. I'm not being paid for it. This is a... I'm painting them as the birthday present, basically. Which is part of the reason I want to make sure I do a good job. Hello, I too am nursing an injury. Oh no, Sinister, what happened? Well, come on in. I hope besides your injury you're doing okay, and that your injury isn't too bad. This has a little turntable thingy on the top of it, and I'm turning the fucking handle in my hand like a moron. We go through this every time. Every fucking time. Okay, so that's a nice plain one. I've got a nice big bit of slate that I want to attach to that. Like this. And then have the Ratto be stood on the piece of slate. Oh, wait, no, we need some highlight. It's all very dark. Too much highlight. Oh no. Too much paint on the brush there. That was never going to work. A bit more. That'll do. Strained a muscle in my foot when out running yesterday. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not too bad and that it heals up nicely. Make sure to keep it elevated. I think that'll do for that one. Don't want to overboard it. Trying to avoid getting sand all over my paintbrush and thereby removing it from the base. It's not going very well. There we go. Yep. Oop. There we go. Okay, that's all the bases that I'd prepped. Now, fully prepped? Question mark. So... Okay. The one problem is, I've ordered some super glue, but it's not arrived yet. Oop. Down he goes. I'm gonna try this glue. But it expands quite violently. That is if... oh no, it's coming out. Oh god, this is a workout when you're in pain. Ew. That's gross. Hello, Graph. Great googly moogly indeed. Hello, welcome on in. And thank you so much for being subscribed for 31 months. Fucking hell.
Graphical Insen has been a sub for 31 months. Very naughty, great googly moog. Why? Not you, actually. Oh
no, we'll do you. We'll do you. So one of the biggest problems is the feet. I'm going to have to stop in a sec once this guy's on his base. See if this works. Okay. It does, but he's not quite where I wanted him. That'll do. I think. And I'll still be able to get in there and paint the bits that I need to and detail the bits that I need to detail. All good. So I'm just gonna see if I can carefully remove him from the... I can. Because that glue takes a little bit to actually properly dry. So I'm a little bit wary about moving things about too much when I'm using it. I'm going to put this base back on here. You can see what I mean about the PVA look. It's left little shiny marks. Shouldn't be too noticeable once the rat's on the base. But I need to stop for a second because my hands really, really hurt. So I'm just gonna... Food is going well in the oven. What have you got for food, Rocket? I think I'm having pizza tonight. Salmon with peas and carrots plus some potato croquettes. Oh, that sounds lovely, Rocket. Good choice. Good choice. I'm only a little jealous. We got lucky during shopping today. Oh? Half off. Nice. Oh, you bugger. If anybody finds out about discounted cyborg bodies, do let me know. That's better. I think because of the amount of stuff we've put on this base, be very careful about which rat we put here. I think this guy might be a good fit. He's not really properly on the base unless I do... Oh, no, that'll work really well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay, we have found a candidate for the chaos base. Why is it a chaos base? Well, it's clearly got some element of a six-pointed star of chaos on it, but also there's other shit on there, so it's pretty fucking chaotic at this point. This is very much a use sparingly kind of glue, which is why I'm being so cautious with it. The first time I tried to use this glue on a miniature, I used it the way I would super glue, and let's just say it didn't work out quite so well. Yeah, he's going to look great on that. Look at that. Very nice and dynamic. And entirely on the base, so grognards that complain about that kind of stuff can't complain. I mean, except for like a little bit of his blade and his nose, but that's about as much as you'd have with... Oh, no. He's not dry. Don't do that. With any other miniature. Hello, Cyborg. Welcome on in. Congratulations on having enough social battery. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so this guy did not survive being moved off of the painting handle. There we go. Oh. No, he's a little drunk. He's leaning. There we go. Stay. Should be a little easier with this one, because he me for real. Okay, so he's going to have to come off of the base a little bit because his blade, claw, gauntlet, whatever you want to call it, actually stops him from standing up. That should be okay, though. I'm probably actually going to set myself up with a clean palette ready for my next painting session, be that on or off stream. Because I think I have enough faith in myself that I can... You know what? We're not going to put you there. Because this base is far too sparse for you to not be occupying the whole thing. Just clean up the glue stains. That's better. Oh! Apparently not for him. Come on, buddy. Stand up straight. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold this one. No. That one's gonna need super glue. Otherwise I'll be standing here all day. Well, sitting here all day, I should say. I'm gonna get his friend to prop him up if I can. Hello. Right. We have one base left. Oh, we have two bases left. And this one might work quite nicely for our heavily armed friend here. Yeah, it will. Lovely. Perfect. Sweet. that sounds rough, Cyborg. It's no wonder you're tired. Can I get this guy off of the painting handle without knocking him off of his base? I can. He is tilting though, so... There we go. Just using other rats to prop the rats up. 'Tis the hobbying way. See? Yeah, I think this guy will look nice here. Oh no, one of them's fallen over. The power of friendship was not enough to keep him upright. There we go. I've probably made my most important poll. Graph? Perhaps the size of men. Impossible! Hello, Gibraltar. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, so I think my masterful plan to base coat some of the Rattos so that I could finish painting them may end at just putting the bases on them, because this glue is not going to adhere them quickly enough for me to be able to paint them today. They're going to have to sit for a while, I think. Oh! Guess which party member is me? What are the options? Okay, hopefully that works. Yeah, go for it, Graph. Oh, for fuck's sake, Cyborg, I don't blame you at all for that. I would also lose my wick if I saw someone doing that. Especially when you've got that much work to do. Oh. Oh, no. Not quite. Not quite. Getting there, but not quite. Okay, so the first one is about in a position where I can handle it without panicking. But, not really. So, gonna stop for a second again and give my wrist a massage because it's really sore. Maybe, what time is it? 7:30. Okay. How about I paint a couple more shields? Because that's fairly low intensity. And doesn't require me to be too precise. Whoa. Figure I may as well do a full stream seeing as I'm here and it's only half an hour until my sort of standard finishing time on a weeknight. I'm not sure if that is the right song or not. I'll have a look in a sec. Oh, no, it is. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just looking for something in my main playlist that I wanted to put on. Oh, excuse me. Also quite tired. I don't see it. Should definitely be in there. There we go. And one more. Should be around here somewhere. But apparently isn't. That's annoying. That'll do. Gonna pop that back over there out of the way. And I think that's enough rest for my hands so I can get back on. First time I watched Hamilton and heard this song, I felt personally attacked by that chorus. Million things I haven't done. This one. nephew got really obsessed with Hamilton when it came out, so I bought him a biography of Hamilton. Then told me that it wasn't like the musical. Yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda took a certain amount of creative license with the musical, if I'm not mistaken. Sadly, history is not as glamorous and contains considerably less rap battles. Plays really fast and loose with the facts. Yeah, he does. But it makes for a good musical. So you can kind of see why. Just looked up what Michael Turner was up to. Yeah, now I'm depressed. He died in 2008. Oh shit, yeah, that's bleak. You're welcome to do so, Sinister, but I'm only going to be live for another 20 minutes or so. Because I'm really hungry and my hands are starting to really ache from holding the paintbrush and the painting handle, so... He'd been sick for a long time before he passed. That's also very sad. Should have really done the underside on these first. Silly mistake. Ah well. It's an easy fix. Apparently there was a massive theft at the British Museum. Dismissed staff after a collection went missing. Oh shit. What's betting the thieves were just taking things home? You know, to where they were supposed to be. Which generally isn't the British Museum. And now they know how it feels. Yep, exactly. Oh, don't be mean to Chibi Tan. It's not Chibi Tan's fault. It's mine. I still haven't figured out how to do that. Hey, Podlord. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Ow. Oh, thank you for the treat for me and the treat for Chibi Tan. Try that again. There we go. It is a gummy turtle. Thank you. Ooh. I love a post-work nap. Right. This is your 10-minute warning, folks. Nope. Nope. There we go. Got a little clump of yellow stuck in the bristles, which I really didn't want there for this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we are definitely finishing up soon, because the pain in my hands is getting harder and harder to manage, unfortunately. Thank you, whoever put the moon theme in. Great bit of music in and of itself. Also a very solid reminder that I need to get my arse in gear and get some speedrun practice done for all of the games that I've submitted for the Clock Tower time tick. Which at the moment is a grand total of 3 games. Which, surprise, surprise, is the 3 games I'm actively speedrunning at the moment. Who'd have guessed? I do need to get you some cool robot hands. I would love some cool robot hands. Yes, please, Gibraltar. I've got another game that I need to practice. Well, I need to learn it and then practice. I've still got like a month, I think, until the submission deadline, so if I can learn it in the next couple of weeks and then perfect it in the 2 weeks that follow that, I might be okay. We'll see. But 3 submissions is good anyway. The odds not high for gummy turtles. They are at the moment, yes. Once I've actually remembered to top up the sweet jar, they will be slightly less high odds. I mean, you know, every time I pull a gummy turtle out of the jar, the odds become smaller, so... Ooh. Okay, no, I'm really sorry, folks. I was going to push through till 8, but my hands hurt. I can't paint anymore. So, the 3 folks that have put song requests in. I see what you did there, Cyborg. I see what you did there. They are not. If they were, I'd probably in less pain. Yeah, the 3 folks that have put song requests in, if they were done via jukebox tokens, which I can see 2 of them were. Dark Cloud. Slow is a big fan of Dark Cloud. Can't really do much for them, Modhail, but thank you for the sentiment. Just one of the joys of having arthritis, I guess. But I got more painting done today than I was anticipating getting done. And you know, that is a success. My eyes, oh no. Oh no. Yep. Okay, this guy fell over and his glue went everywhere, so gonna have to tidy that up. I can probably tidy that up though. That should be okay. Oh, Pudlord, bless you. Thank you very much. You are also. Go away, Arthritis, I kill you. Hey, Fart Bubbler. I am sorry that I am about to finish up, but I am in quite a lot of pain, so I hope you understand. I am gonna clean my paintbrushes before we finish up though, because otherwise I'll forget. So you've got me for a little longer while I just do my tidy up. Which is a lot easier now I have the paint puck, I've got to admit. But still not super fast. Yeah, I hope the stream has been enjoyable for folks. I know it's not been anything particularly exciting or fascinating, but I hope it's given you folks an opportunity to just sort of, like, just chill and relax a little bit. It's been a nice chill time. I'm glad, Rocket, I'm glad. Oh, Gibraltar, thank you so much for being subscribed with your Bezos bucks for 7 months.
Gibraltar has
so
been
kind
a
of
sub
you.
for 7 months. Very naughty, huzzah.
Huzzah indeed. Thank you very much, Gibraltar. That's very kind of you. Okay. 3 Mandalorians left to build. Hurting too much to finish them tonight, but given how slowly I paint, that is not an issue. Oh, I know that feeling, Torpor, as you are well aware at this point. I think it's time for us both to stop hobbying for a bit and get some rest, maybe a snack. I don't mind spending Bozo's money on you. Oh, bless you, Gibraltar, thank you. The fact that you choose to spend your Bezos bucks here rather than on another channel is very much appreciated. Really is. So thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, he's moved off of his bed the second that I actually am going to be using Porthos Cam. Fucking typical. Right. Could someone, pretty please, type !prize into chat for me? Because leaning over to type right now feels like too much for me to do. Thank you. So, the prize today is a copy of Doom 64, if you would like to get in on the action for that. !ticket will get you 1 ticket. You can purchase up to 10 by saying !ticket, space, and then the number of tickets you wish to purchase up to the value of 10. Nice one, Gibraltar. As Gibraltar has demonstrated beautifully there. The only regret I have about spending Bezos's bucks is that I can't spend more of them. Fucking mood, mod hell. Mood. So if this is the first time that you're hearing about this giveaway, I'm going to give you a little bit of time now to enter if you would like to. There are currently 2 entrants with a total of 20 tickets purchased, so there is everything to play for. So you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a little bit for the lag. The giveaway is closed, and the Master Thief has struck again. So, 3 entrants, 30 tickets purchased. Will our resident sneaky thief get away with the prize again? Or will it be one of our other entrants? It's even odds of winning, if I'm not mistaken, so let's find out, shall we? And the winner, the copy of Doom 64, is Gibraltar! The 33.33% chance to win. Congratulations, Gibraltar. You have bested our resident thief in single combat and have taken home the prize. I will send you the code via Discord a little later. Eat it, Rocket. Wow, competitive. Harsh. Okay. With that done, all that's left to do is say I will be back on Friday with some more Romancylvania, our community-funded dating sim Metroidvania hybrid challenge. I was going to pick someone to raid, but Rocket has requested that we raid a German spy, so we'll do that. Do I follow a German spy? Because that would make this a lot easier. Yes, yes I do. Look at the puppy, he's back on his bed now. Yeah, so thank you everyone for coming along today. A special thank you to Primebee, Cypher, Buff, Graph, and Gibraltar for the resubs. I can't do another Uwu war crime, so this will have to do. You'll get those points back in no time, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
You're most welcome, Fart Bubbler. Now, I've thanked everybody. I've let you know when I'm going to be live again next. So all that's left to do is start the raid. if you want to join in on the raid, but Twitch doesn't pull you through for some weird and wonderful reason because it's a butt, there is a link to a German Spies channel so that you can hop on through in your own time. You're most welcome, Rocket. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go and take a lot of painkillers, but a suitably prescribed amount of painkillers. You're most welcome, Modhell. Yeah, I'm going to go take some painkillers and just switch my brain off for a little bit. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along today. It's been so lovely to have you all. It really has, especially on a high-pain day like this. So, hopefully I'll see you all on Friday for some intense thirst.
Here's a wee reminder, folks. Go and take your meds
until I
if
do
you haven't
see you
already.
next. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking hands. And have a great rest of your week, everyone. Bye-bye.